as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal.
Yo, what's up, guys? Your favorite YouTuber with 125 subs, Crisp. What's up? Sorry for the microphone audio, it's terrible right now. I'm kind of sick too, so just have to bear with me for a bit. But today we're going to be talking Spider-Man 2, and quite frankly, there's not that much to know about it. A lot of stuff hasn't been confirmed for the game yet, but in this video I'll try to round up all the things that have been talked about the game, said about the game, leaks and rumors, and some speculation in it too. First things first, on stuff we have confirmed for the game, may I warn you, this is not much, and these things, a lot of these things can be seen in the first reveal trailer. That's on YouTube. My phone is so annoying. Hold up. To start off, we will know what the game will look like at launch because the trailer of the game was running on PS5 hardware. And for initial reviews, initial reveals, you really don't see that. We could have gone to CG trailer, but thankfully we did, and now we know what the game is going to look like at launch. We already know some of the plot of the game after following Spider-Man and Miles Morales, their respective post-credit scenes. We know that Harry Osborn will play a role as Venom. May I add, which is voiced by the Candyman actor Tony Todd, and that's pretty cool. And for a secondary villain, we have Kraven the Hunter and his goons. And with this game being PS5 exclusive, we're getting faster swinging to go with that as well. And with this being an Insomniac game, we could definitely expect getting 4K 30 FPS for ray tracing, 4K 60 for performance, and 1440p or 1080p performance ray tracing mode. Also, James Ham, the guy that made those clean animations in Miles Morales, is the lead animator for this game. And he's the lead animator for Insomniac, actually. So we could expect some clean looking gameplay. Alright, now on to the stuff we have been waiting for, the leaks and rumors. Remember, take all these things with a grain of salt, because a lot of the times they don't end up being true, and then when the thing comes out, you'll be disappointed. So always keep that in the back of your mind. First things first, and this will be disappointing for some, you will not be able to switch between Peter and Miles in missions because many of them are assigned to either character. Although this isn't such a bad thing from seeing how Insomniac did the character switching thing between Rivet and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. In that game, the characters changed depending on the mission and you could switch between them afterwards. And from their work in Ratchet and Clank, there appears to be a grappling hook mechanic just like in that game, so if that's in the game, then that's a really cool addition. There will be team-up missions between the two Spider-Man, and one of them will be controlled by an AI. We have seen a glimpse of this in Miles Morales, but I expect in the second game that this type of team-up will be expanded upon greatly. Venom will not be playable, but the black suit will be available, so I guess that's a cool alternative to Venom. I really don't expect Venom to be playable, because it's called Spider-Man. If they wanted to make a Venom game, they would, and Sony would probably get banged, so most likely it's this part of the leak is true. Venom will most likely not be playable in the game. And something I really want to be in the game, like I'm praying to be in the game, is a bigger map. I want to see all the burrows, all the little Marvel Easter eggs they put into like a bigger map, because the one in the base game is nice, but after 2 games and playing them for upwards of 100 hours, 50 hours, after a while you've kind of seen everything, and then you just want to change it up a bit, especially since it's going to be a PS5 exclusive, not on PS4. I expect them to use that extra hardware to make a more expansive game. So I think that will be one of the things in Spider-Man 2. With the leaks over, like I've said before, I talked about the leaks, take this all with a grain of salt, especially when we're talking about PlayStation. After the whole Last of Us 2 situations, especially when that whole game got leaked, that was terrible. But Sony has really cracked down on the whole leaks and rumor stuff. And even when we're looking at the PS5 release cycle, if you remember when the dev kit got leaked, Sony didn't even provide the devs a DualSense. They gave them a modified PS4 controller. So if Sony is going to those lengths to stop, any type of leakage, any type of, stuff going out, then I really don't expect a lot of these Spider-Man leaks to become real, especially after, Miles Morales sold so many copies. He probably don't want a lot of people knowing about this one. Like, if a new global pandemic came out of one of Sony's worldwide studios, They wouldn't tell anyone. Sony's not snitching on themselves like that. They would not tell anyone. They would not even tell the CDC. They'll try to use the power of the PS5, power of the haptics, to solve the outbreak. That's how Sony operates, and it sucks. But you know, I guess everyone has their own secrets that they need to be kept. Now that we got this out of the way, I can talk about what I think is going to be in Marvel Spider-Man 2. And it's not much, but, you know, it's basically what you would expect to be in the game. I expect the return of villains like Wilson Fisk and Tombstone, as seen from their side content in Miles Morales and Spider-Man PS5 respectively. Both of these characters have been hinted at having a bigger role later games, and the fact that Insomniac said themselves that this game will have a darker tone compared to the previous games, I think those two characters will be the best addition, and I think it will make sense for them to have bigger roles in the story. And another thing I expect is more interactivity with the environment, enter buildings, you know, like stores, police precincts, you know, the basic stuff. It will just make the world feel more alive, and yeah, that's basically all it. Alright, that concludes this video, and I hope you all have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming news, especially on upcoming titles on PlayStation and other platforms. And, you know, I've been at this 125 subs thing for, I'd say, about a year. So it would really be, like, you know, nice if you just press the subscribe button. You can just turn my notice off. You could just subscribe, and then, you know, that would be really good. But anyways, hope you have a good day. Like this video, dislike it, whatever you want, comment. You know, do what you gotta do.
Cut, G.